So we have entered Valentine's weekend, and also on top of that is the FA Cup fourth round, and we do our predictions right now. Hi again, it's me. Today we're doing my FA Cup round four predictions. Can't believe it. We have a bit of look, the lowest ranked side Macclesfield in the fourth round after beating the defending champions Crystal Palace. Coming up in the round four, can't believe it for Macclesfield. What history they're making! Can they make history even more bigger? But it's a lot of good day. It's at least it's a 7 laps today. If you get it, it'll be nice. And really to subscribe right there. Something going ourselves up to 300 subs by the summer. If you get to be doing 3 things gold. And in the midst now with two Friday night games happening. First, one of them is Wrexham vs Ipswich. Oh my days, and all the teams we get is Wrexham at home, and they beat Nottingham Forest in round three in the FA Cup in the last round, drawing them 3-0. They were 3-1 up at one stage. They went up, went up to face them 3-0 and baited them on penalties. Can't believe it. But I think Wrexham look like the favourites to win here, but I think Ryan Reynolds will show up. But let me tell you, Ipswich Town. Oh yes, let's have a look at that Leif Davis goal, shall we? Let's have a look at that Leif Davis goal. Yeah, absolutely. Leif Davis, kudos to him. Kudos to him. What a goal. What a header from Leif Davis. Gorgeous. That's why I'm having a feeling. It'll be a 1-1 draw at the end of the 90 until extra time happens. Ipswich Town will win in extra time to break Wrexham's hearts. 2-1 win to Ipswich and extra time. Then to the Liam Senior derby now. Hull take on Chelsea now. Ooh, this could be an interesting game to watch, really. It'll be on BBC One. And yeah, man, this will be a good game to watch, really. Hull are 4th, Chelsea are 5th, and Cole Palmer had the miss of the century. The easiest goal I could have scored. That, Cole Palmer, but no, he put it wide after drawing 2-2 to Leeds and being 2-0 up at one stage, but yeah, it happens sometimes, really. It happens sometimes, but yeah, it's gonna be a tight game to watch, really. But I think that Chelsea, I think they'll pull up. I think Hull will probably pull off a good fight against Chelsea, but I think Chelsea's gonna put the fries in the bag here. I think Hull will pull off a good fight, but yeah, I think it'll be a 3-1 win to Chelsea for this one. Then to Valentine's Day lunch will kick off now. Burton and West Ham now. Ooh, both teams in the relegation battle. But I think one of them is putting off the great escape. West Ham drawing to Man United 1-1 and did not get the United Strand a blooming haircut to end their winning run by 4 out of 5. And not getting the United Strand a haircut is just absolutely impressive for West Ham. And not only that, they are unbeaten against Man United and 4 now in the league and the league meetings now. 4 unbeaten in the league meetings against Man United. So that's impressive, West Ham. But I think they'll beat Burton here. I think Burton will pull off a good fight, but West Ham will probably ace through it. I think a 2-0 win to West Ham for this one. Then the Southampton on Leicester now. Oh, they played each other on Tuesday night. And that game was meant to be played on Saturday, but FA Cup, and they sort of faced each other, but it's the other way around. They're going to St Mary's this time. But Leicester 3-0 up. Second at half time it was 3-0 Leicester. Full time, Leicester 3, Southampton 2, 4. What a comeback for Southampton. 3-0 down to 4-3. And no wonder why I'm saying this, but Leicester, I think I am worried that they might actually get relegated to League One and having to be in the EFL trophy and yeah, and go to literally not have away days, to blooming Bromley and Swindon, but yeah, but it's going to be a tight game to watch, really. But I think that Southampton will beat Leicester twice in a matter of days here. I think a 2-1 win to Southampton for this one. I don't know what's going on with Leicester recently. And the Man City to Salford now. Ooh, Man City was second, beaten Fulham 3-0 in the midweek and beaten Liverpool 2-1. Oh my days, how did they win that game? on Super Sunday against Liverpool. Can't believe that, but yeah, and Salford, Salford are up there. They're sixth in the league, but I could tell you the last time they met, it was last season. It was 8-0 Man City, and oh yeah, you all know what happened to Bloomin'. We all know what Bloomin' happened to Bloomin' Exeter that in the last round. They got destroyed 10-1. So yeah, I think it was a good job that's winning didn't advance to the fourth round because they'll have to go to Man City away, but. Yeah, we all know what could happen to Salford here. They could lose 8-0, but I really think that Man City will goals galore against them. I think it won't be 8. I think it'll be probably a 6-0 win to Man City for the Swan, but Salford will put up a good fight and have a nice away day yet again. And then the Port Felton and Bristol City now. Ooh! 3-1 win to Bristol City for the Swan. Bristol City will advance to the round 16 of the FA Cup. Then to the 5:45 kickoff now. Aston Villa taking on Newcastle now. Ooh, yeah, pretty good game to watch really. Last time they met, I don't know, but I remember the last time they met, it was at Villa Park. It was 0-0, and it was one of the games that Alexander Isak was absent for Newcastle because he refused to play for Newcastle. He wanted to move to a bigger club that fits well for him, but. Yeah, he is, and Newcastle are 10th place, and Aston Villa are 3rd. Narrowly beaten Brighton 1-0 in the dying moments in the game on Wednesday night. But yeah, but it's going to be a tight game to watch, really. It could go either way here. I have a feeling it's going to be a 1-1 draw. It's going to go to penalties, and I think Aston Villa only just wins it on pens because of home advantage. And then the Liverpool taking Brighton now for the 8 o'clock kickoff now. Ooh, that was a bit of a tongue twister, but yeah, Liverpool are doing quite decent, 6th place. But the thing is that impressed me, going to Sunderland and win there for the first time this season for any club in the Prem, to beat Sunderland at home, first team to do it, to get something out of the Stadium of Light and winning there. Impressive this season for the Prem for Liverpool. And yeah, they're 6th place, but yeah, they're getting there. They're in the sniff for the Champions League chase with Man United and Chelsea, but and yeah, Brighton are just Brighton really 14th place, but yes, it's gonna be a tight game to watch really, but I think that Liverpool will win here. I mean, it'll be a tight one, but I think that Liverpool will put it. I think Liverpool will win here. A 2-1 win to Liverpool for this one. Then to the Sunderland lunch kick off now. Birmingham taking on Leeds United now. Woo! Leeds United got an important point against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on Tuesday night. And not only that, they were 2-0 down against them, and to get them drawn 2-2, that's impressive. But they're 15th, and they're not the only promoted team that's outside the drop. Because Sunderland is actually miles off, but yeah, we'll get on Sunderland in a minute. But Leeds, they're doing decent. Birmingham's doing decent as well. Drawing 0-0 to West Brom, and 10th in the table, and being unbeaten. That's actually a sign for them. That's a good sign for Birmingham. But yeah, against Leeds, it could go either way here. But yeah, I think Leeds will only just beat Birmingham here. They only just beat Derby in the last round. They narrowly beat Derby, but it's going to be similar to what happened to Derby here at Birmingham. I think a 2-1 win to Leeds, but I think they'll come from behind to win. And then to Grimsby and Wolves now. Grimsby, yeah. Ooh. Grimsby are 12. Wolves are dead last. But they draw 0-0 to Nottingham Forest, so impressive for Wolves getting their ninth point of the season in the Prem. Listen, but they're still gonna go down, Wolves. But yeah, Grimsby, who remembers them beating Man United just a couple of months ago in the Carabao Cup? I think they could actually do something here again, but yeah, they will be in the lead at one point, but Wolves will probably nick it at the end. I think a 3-2 win to Wolves for this one, but it could be a tight game to watch, really. And then to Oxford and Sunderland now. Oxford, yeah, Oxford are 23rd. They're doing quite... But yeah, it's hard to tell because it's quite tight in the relegation battle in the Championship. But for Sunderland, sadly, their home unbeaten run in the Prem ends. So no one at home has been unbeaten all season this season, sadly. So Sunderland was the last team remaining to go unbeaten at home. But yeah, they're 11th place, yeah, sadly. But it's going to be a tight game to watch, really. Last time it was in the final games of the season before the playoffs, and Oxford beat them 2-0. So yeah, it's going to be a tight one. But I think that Sunderland will probably go. I think Sunderland will advance here. I think a 2-1 win to Sunderland for this one. And then to the 4:30 kickoff now. Arsenal take on Wigan now. Ooh. Yeah, as it stands right now, that's the latest thing I heard. At the time I'm recording this, it's 1-1 between them and Brentford, so yeah. And Wigan are just horrendous. Ryan Lowe had been sacked just a week ago, just in the past weekend, and they're sat 22nd in the league. We could have a big name getting relegated in League One to League Two. Not only that, I really think every league in the in the top four leagues could actually get relegated. We could have one big name from each EFL league relegated. That's how insane the relegation battle is. And yeah, I really think, Wigan, I think they're just going to be here. I think they're just going to be entering the Emirates for fun here. Wigan will put up a good fight, but Arsenal will probably ace through it here. I think a 4-1 win to Arsenal for this one. And then to the Monday night now, Macclesfield take on Brentford now. Ooh! Macclesfield, 6th place in the National League North, unbeaten. They have actually been unbeaten. We don't count the FA Trophy because I don't think Macclesfield cares about that cup competition. They're just here for fun. Macclesfield, what a performance they pulled off in round 3 against Crystal Palace, the defending champions, and you beat them 2-1. I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you, Macclesfield. What an unbelievable rise. Not the fall and the rise and the rebuild and the reborn and the rise. Unbelievable stuff from Macclesfield. I am so proud of them. What a story it's been for Macclesfield. But I swear, if they beat Brentford here, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be wild. But call me wild. Call me wild, but I think Macclesfield is going to drag Brentford to penalties 1-1. But then sadly, at the end of the night, Brentford will probably win on pens. But Macclesfield will be very proud of themselves from getting this far in the FA Cup. But Brentford will advance. And Macclesfield, what a performance it'll be. We're all proud of them, really. We're all proud of them making this far in the FA Cup. But yeah. And if you're wondering, here is the 3 FA Cup games that I left on the side, and here is my predictions for them 3 games. And if it's my predictions, you can comment down below on what your predictions are going to be. And if you've watched this video, I've enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.